Good morning, everyone. It's Andy here. Today is Tuesday, June 9th, Election Day. So I'm hoping that if you haven't voted yet, you're going out to vote, and hopefully you've cast a ballot for me, Andy Morgan, to become Gwinnett County's next County Commission Chairman. Um, at this minute, I want to actually just thank the heroes of the day, the folks who are out there manning and womaning the polls and ensuring that we are able to exercise our right to vote in person. I know we've had most of us have done mail-in ballots, absentee ballots, but there are still folks who were not able to exercise the right to vote through absentee ballots or wanted to do it in person. And so we have, fortunately, people who have been working the polls and who are there to ensure that everyone is able to exercise the right to vote freely and effectively, despite the current restraints we have that's been placed on us by coronavirus. So I want to definitely give kudos to them. You know, I've been out there working the polls with them in the past. I know it's not an easy job. It's not you rarely ever get thanked to do what you do. But reality is, if it were not for you working the polls, our democracy would not be working effectively. And we'd hear a lot of people complaining, but the truth of the matter is, it takes something special to go out there and put in the time. And it's a long day because I know the poll workers get there before 6 o'clock in order to be able to open up and be able to open up by 7 o'clock. And then even after the poll closes at 7, quite often the workers are there well into the evening, 8 and sometimes 9 o'clock, shutting down, counting, and bringing materials back to the polling office to make sure that everything is properly handled. So to the pollers, to the poll workers, in solidarity with you guys, thank you for what you do. You don't get thanked enough, and people complain for one reason or another, but it's a job that only happens on occasion with limited training and limited resources. But definitely the poll workers and poll managers do the best they can with the resource they have and the time that they have. And so it's a thankless position. I just want to say thank you. On a platform point, hey, I'm Andy. Hopefully you've had a chance to view my positions, see where I stand on the issues, and hopefully you stand with me. My main focus is ensuring equitability in our county. We're growing quickly. We're a large county, but there are certain issues that we have not been able to address effectively. One of those core issues is poverty. How do we deal with that in terms of providing opportunity for our communities to lift themselves up, and also deal with the situation with education of our young people, give them opportunities so that there are things they can do that are constructive, whether it's workforce training, skills training, or just recreational activities for them to keep them engaged. And just focusing on issues. Policing has been a major one that's been in the news lately, and so we need to see some effective action going on here in Gwinnett County, taken by our county officials and our police department and local, and also our city officials, to make sure that what happened in Minneapolis and Minnesota doesn't happen here. What happened in other parts, New York, doesn't happen here. We don't need to see abuse of force. We need to make sure that the police officers are working in conjunction with our citizens to ensure our communities are safe and serving to protect us. So those are some of the core issues that we need to focus on. Obviously, economic development is also important. We have to make sure we grow jobs and employment opportunities here organically, as well as investing in entrepreneurs. So it all works hand in hand. We have to grow our economic base, and we have to ensure that we provide good quality or attract good quality paying jobs into our county, not just Amazon factory jobs or stacker jobs, delivery jobs. We need jobs that are going to help to uplift our community and pay a living wage. And those are the kinds of things we need to attract to our community. And we need to help to support our individuals and our community through providing workforce programs, job skills development programs, so that we know that we have a good quality workforce here in Gwinnett County to be able to attract jobs from anywhere. And so those are some of the things that I'd be focusing on as your next Gwinnett County Commission Chair. I'm asking for your vote. So please, if you haven't voted yet, go on out, cast your ballot for Andy Morgan. Thank you. Have a blessed day.